Excuse me, my video cut off on me. My video cut off on me in the middle of what I was talking. But listen, I'm gonna keep it short, man. I'm gonna keep it simple. I try not to really share too many videos. Like, I try not to share too many videos while I'm talking and I'm giving off. First of all, I don't. I watched before my channel started. Before my channel even started. Before my YouTube channel even started. I could see I could see, man, social media is heavy in competition a lot of times, right? People be finding, I noticed that a lot of us, we find ourselves in competition with each other, right? No different from what happens in the Matrix. Everybody's trying to compete to outdo, outshine each other in one shape, form, or fashion, right? Want to outdo, outshine. And I'm really not, that's not me. That's not the direction that I choose to take. This is why I didn't make my channel as saying, well, I'm this person, or I'm this type of person, and wop de wop, whoop de whoop, because it almost reminds me of the if it's a bunch of low key going back and forth in the conscious community, then to me that's no different from what one does in the streets, what one does in the Matrix. And my thing is not to add on to that. Going back and or putting myself out there to feel as if, I gotta fake or make myself seem to be something, be in a space that I'm not really in, or find myself going back and forth taking shots with people over social media. A lot of this stuff is going on now. It's been going on even before I even started my channel. I was watching it. I was watching and I was hearing a lot of stuff. Not really watching, but observing and hearing a lot of things way before I even started my channel. And I got to keep it straight 100. It's being real. It's being heavily done also in the conscious community. It's being heavily done even in the conscious community, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it's really like kind of heartbreaking for real, because I'm like, that's not what it's about. That's not really what it's about. If we are a collective, if we're one conscious under one collective, which is source, the universal God, then there's no need for any of that when we're all the same. Although we're different, we're still all the same. We're all under one web, one conscious mind. So when I started my channel through art. I utilized my channel through art because I didn't want to be what's going to set me apart from everybody else and what everybody else is doing and saying. Which way could I express myself without having to take the same exact directions of what everybody else is doing? I'm a creator. I'm a creator. So I choose to create in a different aspect though. And still send a message. But I gotta say, man, if it's a whole bunch of bickering and low key backbiting in the conscious community, then we're no better. We're no better than than the cats in the streets. We're no better than those in the Matrix. And I gotta say, regardless of one agree or disagree, it doesn't matter to me. We're no better than those who are in the conscious, who are in the streets, those who are in the Matrix. If we are finding ourselves backbiting each other, that means that we're perpetuating the same problems that's been going on since day one, and it doesn't stop. We're creating more and adding more to the situation. When people are out here, many of us are out here, man, seeking for true help, man, seeking for upliftment and advice. And if we are family, we are family. Even though families are going to have their disputes and all that, but some things you don't let people see outside your home. If you got a dispute with your family member, you keep it in the house. It's not for everybody to see. So I just want to run that across, man. Right? I love y'all, chosen ones. I love y'all, regardless of where I may be in my life. Right? I love the chosen ones. Why? Because I know I'm chosen. Regardless of what I may be going through, regardless of what standstills may be going on in my life, I know I'm chosen, man. A lot of people couldn't survive it. I couldn't survive the things that I've survived in this life, which has been many things, man. In my last 44 years, man, I would not been able to survive. And God, I know God did not place all these things on me just to say, oh, no, it was a coincidence. Oh, no, you're not. Nah, I know I'm chosen. But I don't feel the need to have to tell you that I'm chosen. Right? I don't feel the need to have to tell a person that I'm chosen. Right? You know, my interactions with people, how my dealings with people, how I treat one. Right? You decide. You figure it out. Right? See, saying sometimes it's almost like a situation where you come and realize, man, some of the best of the best won't tell you that they're the best of the best. There's people out here who's the cream of the crop, right? But their attitudes ain't so full. Their attitudes ain't throwing it out there. I'm the cream of the crop. They don't have to tell you. You just know it in their walk. You know it in their everyday actions. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes and we all have character and flaw defects. It's just about if are you working on them or not. I know I'm working on mine. I'm working on mine each and every day, slowly but surely, right? And you know, I just so happened to start this channel at a time when I was where you know, where I came into a stumbling block. So that's the gift and the curse. Like this channel got started as I come into a stumbling block, but the gift is that God says, well, you asked for a breakthrough, and this is how I brought your breakthrough. This is how I brought the breakthrough to you. So I'm just saying, man, listen, you know, I ain't here to backbite, not be mad with anybody. I have no reason to be mad with anybody. If I'm gonna be mad with somebody, I'm gonna be mad with me. I got my own problems, and I don't believe in creating or bringing someone else, making someone else or some other people my problem. That's just not how I operate. But I feel the need to say some things because, trust me, my spirit is quite open, and I read through the signs of everything. I read signs well, for the most part. For the most part, I've been spiritually awoken, man, since a child. I just didn't understand what it was that I was seeing and feeling and experiencing. However, just want to put that out there, man, because that's not what it's about. Like, if we are to bring healing to this earth, we gotta first, man, get past the little petty nonsense, the little petty nonsense shit that we be having amongst each other. I'm talking about as a whole. We got to get that out the way because people are watching and they want to see the hypocrisy. They looking for the contradictions. They looking for all that. You know how it go, right? I'd rather come in my truth, even if I'm not at my best. I'd rather still come in my truth, and people when they see me, they can say, "Man, at least Shorty ain't lying. He lets you know where he's at, good, bad, and different. At least he ain't lying." So, Mo Dollar the artist, one.